So I'd just love to know what your learning journey has been. Obviously, a lot of your work with SAMR is applied to technology, but I'd like to know what your learning journey with technology was, sort of leading up to that.
Sure, absolutely. I started back in the 80s, working in two directions at the same time. My own research is in computational theoretical chemistry. That's what my background in the sciences is. And at the same time I was doing that work, I was also working on thinking about, well, how do we transform science education? So I started doing quite a bit of work on bringing technology into that context. And that's when I started running into questions and saying, well, geez, everybody's telling me that this should work or that should work, and it doesn't work. They say, oh, no problem, just bring in this tool and the kids will be just fine. And I'm saying, well, sorry, I'm
just the tool by itself.
Yeah, right, exactly. And I'm saying, I'm bringing the tool, but that's not doing it. And I'm looking around and I'm not seeing people get those results. So that's why I started working more focusedly on, okay, so what does make a difference in terms of technology and education? And my own work then continues through the 90s when several things happened. In parallel with my own research work in the sciences, I also developed work in new media and education. I became the director of one of the founding media centers that was part of the NMC at that point in time. And I continued to develop my research to figure out what was going on. So by the time the 90s were over, early 2000s, I had a model that was effectively the SAMR model, and I was able to say, okay, look, what really matters is not this specific tool or that specific tool, but rather the level at which you're using the tool. So are you just using it to substitute or barely improve on an older technological tool, or are you using it to significantly modify or create new avenues for learning that were not available before? So that was when that came into the picture, and when I set up my own independent practice, then I continued to develop those ideas and work with the entire K-20 range in terms of actually implementing. So that would be the journey.